The lies begin here, people.
Discover of America, that's such a joke.
Hey, seagulls. Earth is flat.
That's a fact.
Flat. Oh, you already know. Oh, they got a chopper in on us.
Flat Earth.
The Earth is flat.
Flat Earth.
Welcome FlatEarthCity. Awesome intro.
That was it?
That's it. No, we're here on Museum Campus, which is Roosevelt and
State Street. We're going to head to the Adler Planetarium.
Heading over to the Adler Planetarium. We're going to crush it. We're going to crush some dreams.
Yes, you don't fly with you right away.
Wake some people up to the lies of humanity. How's it going? Can you do that? Got it. Nice. Last second for that. Can I give you one of these? Platter. Did you grab one already? Check it out. Do some research, dude. Platter. No? You ever heard of that? Oh, dude, legit. Look at this. For real.
Yeah, it is flat thing, man. Any donation today, y'all? Anything. Thank you.
Can I give you that?
Any donation. Got $1,000.
All right.
Nope, not even visible. Obviously, he sees that we're talking to him.
Yeah. He wasn't feeling it.
Wasn't feeling it. How you doing?
Want to check out Flat Earth? No? Check out Flat Earth, man. Look into it.
Alright, I'm not gonna like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everybody.
I love everybody. Everybody's amazing. We just, they're, it's not their fault. I mean, we were all in that position, so.
On a Monday, early afternoon.
Yeah. Some people, their head's not even in the game yet.
All right.
They're just building up to reality, you know? All the stresses of reality creeping up on their shoulders, making them feel all uncomfortable. That's a clean air hybrid bus, so half of it is made out of air. That's why it's hollow on the inside.
Hello. Any other questions?
This is true.
Flat Earth. Got a smile. At least I got a smile.
Oh man, coming in hot. Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody heard what I said. I got a smile.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's coming down. I don't know what that is.
That's how they build buildings in Chicago.
Oh, there's the source. That's how they do those Chris Angel
Hello.
levitation
The shape
effect.
of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Okay, guys, another smile.
At least we're getting smiles. Wow, we got to the lake pretty quick. It was just a hop, skip, and a jump away. How's it going? Can we go to these? Awesome.
This is art. This is art right here.
That's art.
That is art.
That's art. Hey guys, check that out.
Hello. Did you ever question the shape of the Earth? The Earth
Bam.
is flat.
My man.
I got distracted.
Whoa.
I've seen some of these before, but they weren't as fun in Milwaukee.
Half human, half air. Again, another half air hybrid. Crazy.
Just like the bus.
Are you seeing a connection? I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe they're interested in the flat Earth.
The halves. They're giants, man.
Look how big their feet are.
It looks very low tech, like they just like poured molten metal over a mold and just cast it like a trap gun. They found mud fossils.
They made actual torsos off of the mud fossils.
The flark.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on? Oh.
Steve
crotch full of webs, web crotch. Stop! Oh no, that's...
Put your foot next to it.
That's hard.
It's big.
Bigfoot. So that's what it is. It is Bigfoot. How come the knee isn't bent? Alright, where do you want to go? More? Man, they need to do some like lawn care here. Look at this. The feet are being buried in grass. This is a Chicago public area. What are they doing? Falling on their game.
Go talk to that officer, but he's a little busy.
Yeah, he's dealing with the skateboard kids, you know. The riff-raff. The raff-riff.
Hello. Did you ever question the shape of the Earth?
No.
Earth is flat. Look at that. Sitting on a wet ball in outer space with a vacuum sucking on. Somehow holding on.
Somehow holding on. Some
Hello.
insane
Did you
way.
ever question the shape of the Earth? Earth is flat.
Research it. Look into it. Why are there bubbles during spacewalks?
Even 1 street away we get a better
Yep.
crowd.
Hey
Hello.
guys.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever questioned the shape of the Earth? Flat Earth?
Oh, yeah. You want another one? Super.
Soldier Field?
Soldier Field's right there, yep.
Hello.
no.
Have you ever questioned the shape of the Earth?
You want another one?
The Earth is flat.
No, that's not true.
Look into it. Maybe it is.
Did you say that's not true?
Yeah.
I thought I heard her say that's so true. So,
Oh.
so for me,
So for you, it was like,
yes, she said it's so true.
For me, it was the opposite. It was like,
Hello.
oh. Hey guys.
Flat Earth?
Yeah.
How you doing?
You guys heard about the flat Earth? Want to check it out? Oh, you should. Look into it, all right?
What was that one phrase that you had said, or that somebody had mentioned about add the mystery?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
No. But somebody said it, and it was amazing. I don't know. I commented on it. There was a response. It was. I think that was my comment. I don't know. Words were
I
said.
read your comment,
It happened.
but you don't remember what.
No clue.
Are you interested in the world you live in? Are you interested in reality? Are you interested in
The mystery of reality. It was like a good suggestion too. Whatever it was.
Oh, that's Soldier Field.
Yeah. It looks like a UFO just took a dump on a real building.
The game tonight at 7:30.
Yep.
7:15.
People they already got their game faces on, you know.
Oh yeah.
Hey
Hello.
guys, want to look into Flat Earth? Awesome, much love. Check out Flat Earth. Look into it. You don't have to buy it.
Not buying.
You're buying the ball.
Oh, who's this guy? Big statue of this guy. Now I'm a tourist.
Yep. Whoever this guy is.
Museum campus.
Standing on the shoulders of giants.
I've heard that before. So that means that you're even taller than the giants.
Yeah. That means that the giants that used to rule back in the day, they took their technology and are ruling with that. So they're standing on.
Columbus.
Oh no. Oh no. The lies begin here, people.
Discoverer of America. That's such a joke.
He discovered America. What a waste of money, right? Built on lies, this guy. What are they doing? That's how indoctrination works, right? They build statues and then we gotta believe it and we're stuck living that lie. Can I give you this? Check it out. This exposes this.
Oh, what's this?
Look into it. Yeah.
What are the V's for?
Columbia. Just
But there's a V COLVMBDS.
So U is V.
So, but they're showing us that the guy we learned about in school isn't even the guy who they made a
Statue
for here.
devoted for. So who is Columbovas? Who is the mysterious Columbovas? And what does he hold? Exposition. Columbius symbolizes the engraving. It's obviously a U. Mutable. Mutual.
Respect. Mutual respect. You didn't get it.
And Wunderstand. Oh, this is German. Wunderstand? This has
Italy and
the United States of America.
This is all
From the last of Columbus. He was smoking pole, Genova. It's Latin. Yeah. Suendu Yanidigu, but it's like some sort of incantation to like Satan or something. I don't know.
I think that's what the whole statue is for. It's played out.
Holy crap! We didn't even see these things. Oh, well, this guy knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Mr. Brip. This guy, he's awesome.
Oh, sword.
And who is this one? Americo Valspet. Yeah. Freaking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have it. This is how they tricked the youth. They devoted these statues to deities because that's all they are. They're just gods for their era. And
the guy on the other corner was chained up.
yeah. This is some serious yeah, not cool, man. He did the handoff, but he didn't take it. You gotta roll it up in a tube and you gotta be like, come on! Grab it!
At the marathon
Take it! And he's like, shoo! And then it's gone from your hand. He grabbed it. Hey, this guy's got the right idea. Camp. Let's camp out. Whatever. Hey guys, you ever heard about that? Oh. Check it out.
How you doing?
Are you blind? Word. Did she say she was a flat earther?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Found the flat earther.
Flat earther. Yay! Look at that guy. Look at the bubbles during the spacewalk missions or the harnesses during the ISS. I mean, it's all fake. It's Disney, man. I can't believe this crap. Can't believe this stuff. We're too old. We are golden. Ooh, there's a Navy pier. That was last episode. I don't know if that will air or not. There was not very good audio, so we'll have to see what can be saved.
There's that one wheel thing.
Oh yeah, the one wheel. Man, that's so cool.
And he's doing it right by the water.
He don't care. That's one cool guy.
Hello. Are you impressed with the shape of the earth?
Yeah, you should look into it.
Maybe next time.
They fake the ISS footage.
Next week.
There's actually harnesses, and then there's bubbles during spacewalk. So if you see those bubbles, that might want to tell you to look into it a little more, all right? Oh, wow, look at that flat horizon. Yeah, baby.
See this part right here? Right along the horizon that's above the, you see like above the lighthouses and stuff and above the boats?
Yep.
I call that the chembankment. You know, it's like hazy chem, everything, all the clouds and everything get sucked into the chembankment. And so it separates the horizon from where the sky actually meets the water.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Do you have a question on the shape of the Earth? You want to look at it? There's 10
Can I give you one
proofs in here.
thing just before we go? We're not crazy. We've actually been looking into this for quite some time. So there's a lot of evidence to suggest it. Like for instance, flight paths, the way the sun sets and rises, the way our stars move, all point to a flat Earth model. We're being told that we live on a spinning ball, so we went to go try to prove it when we heard about flat Earth, and what we found is there actually is no scientific proof. There's no way to prove you're spinning in motion. There's no way to prove that there's a vacuum of space above us. And as a matter of fact, if you actually do your own research, like the higher up you go, the flatter the horizon looks. So that's kind of freaky. So a lot of people have been looking into it for quite some time. It's been like 3 years since it's been like mainstream in the, yeah. So there's been a lot of new discoveries since then. So I really urge you to just, on your own time, look into it and see what you can find. And just keep in mind too, when you Google it or when you YouTube it, they're hiding search results. So the only way you're gonna find it is by, don't go off of your own search that they actually provide you. So something to think about. Cool.
You can easily measure how dramatic the differences between search results on Google and DuckDuckGo sometimes are, especially when it comes to controversial or highly politicized topics. For example, is climate change a hoax? At a first glance, we can already see the differences. While completely absent from Google's results, DuckDuckGo ranks climate change denying websites quite high, like Breitbart or globalclimatescam.com. Why is that? Well, that's because an article like this, Top 10 Reasons Climate Change is a Hoax, or Climate Change the Hoax, score very well with search engine optimization. Articles like these are going to be filled with keywords like climate change is real or a hoax, I think it's a hoax and here is why, climate change is a hoax, global warming is a hoax, a complete hoax, I call the climate change industry a hoax, and so on. These are keywords that help search engines automatically evaluate how relevant certain content is to search terms in a non-judgmental utility function of algorithms. There is no reason for this particular NASA article to rank so high on this particular search term. It ranks well when you enter climate change as a search term, and that's perfectly fair. But it's not fair for the is climate change a hoax term when it comes to the search engine game. Google is making unilateral decisions on what should appear in its search engine, taking over user responsibility for finding the right answer.
I like this better than the burning sticks.
What's that?
I like the vape better than the other stuff. I don't know if it is that. So I don't know if me liking it means anything. Maybe. Turn your lungs to frog lungs.
It's round.
Round like a pizza? You guys want to check that out?
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Check it out.
No, thanks.
Social stigmas.
Thank you.
Stand outside of a crowd and grab it. Look for yourself.
No, thank you, mate.
Okay.
Cheers. I'm a big crowd.
Go.
I know it's Monday afternoon, but
Yeah.
it seems like this would be a place that more people would be. Nobody really wants to go to the planetarium anyway.
Yeah, I mean, in the city, it's like these are the stars they provide for you. You don't even get to see your own stars. Earth is flat. Hey, seagulls. Earth is flat.
That's a fact.
It's flat. Oh, you already know. Awesome.
Submerged rocks. Probably
Yep.
some fish.
There might be some fish.
Hello.
Hi, ladies. Heard about the
You're
flat Earth?
interested in flat Earth?
Can I give you that? For sure.
Okay. That's okay, that's yours.
Look into it. It's a gift. We care.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you have any questions with that, or are you just looking?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
I think we already talked to them, but they got their Chicago gear on,
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people do.
getting ready for the game.
Yeah.
Nice joke.
It's not a joke.
Why?
Because there's no proof we live on a spinning ball, like we thought there was, but I started looking into it, and like, you know, especially with high altitude footage,
Yeah.
the higher you go, the flatter it is. How's that possible on a ball?
Yeah, but if it was flat, the sun in the day in all world at the same time.
No, not necessarily, because you're thinking that the sun is still 93 million miles away and as big as they say it is, we're suggesting that it's actually closer and more local. And that's why you feel the heat when it's above you, and then when it leaves, it actually dissipates. It's because you're actually feeling the source of the sun.
Yeah, but if the sun is up here, it's
right
open in the other part of the world.
It's right there, and it's lighting us up right now.
So
when you go to the other part,
think of it like this. The sun is close to the surface, right? So if
Yes.
I had a light, like a LED, and I put it here, it would only light up this area. This area wouldn't be lit up.
Why? What is under the earth?
Well, the deepest we've ever dug is 8 miles. So nobody's ever even been deeper than 8 miles.
If you go on the space and go,
Yeah.
what is?
Oh, yeah. See, that's another thing. You're coming from a construct, no offense, of space. Like they told you live on Earth in space.
who
and
told
then,
you that?
You know,
Who told us
like
that?
who told us that, right? So
NASA.
we don't know that space exists.
Our teachers,
you know,
who are from a government school.
as a matter of fact, like independent launches, they can only go so far, and none of them have been able to break out of the atmosphere, except for mainstream commercial launches, like NASA or JAXA or whatever, Tesla.
Did you say whenever you see a rocket go up, it always
SpaceX.
goes up
How
and
is
then
working the cardinal point?
goes over?
So basically, the North Pole is right here,
Yes.
and there might be something that we don't know, but we suspect that all the source of magnetism is here. So just like a speaker magnet, where the North Pole is in the center and the South Pole is on the outside,
Okay.
it's similar.
If the world is a plate,
Yeah.
here need to be very short space.
Yeah.
And here will a very big space.
Yes.
But it's not.
It is, kind of, because think about how GPS works. GPS works only over the mainland, right? And as far as it works exactly how it works here. There is actually no difference. But over the
All of
oceans
this
themselves,
ocean,
this
don't
has never
measure.
been mapped by civilians. This is mapped usually by government agencies and stuff like that. So we don't really have access to these open waters. As a matter of fact, this here is like 60th peril. Civilians are not allowed to cross that. So we're only allowed to live between here and about the 30th degree peril. So
Yeah.
we're in a very small little donut of reality that we can't go outside.
And what is the best longer circle of the Earth?
You mean like the circumference of
Yeah.
the Earth? Well, it's just how it is on a ball. It's like about 25,000 miles all the
Yeah.
way around. So this is about 25,000 miles at the equator.
Yeah.
The equator, but then
Yep.
it gets bigger.
Okay, and the tropic need to be same, no?
So what they say is that they're the same, but they cut out like this right here from the ocean.
Yeah.
So then on GPS, it makes it the same. When the planes fly over this water over here, they disappear. Even from here to here, or from South America over here, all the flights have to go north and then go back over.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
Especially
that's
from
what
Australia,
it says
they all
here.
come-
It's like
They all come to the North America and then go down to South America.
these are the flight paths. So if we're going from south to south, why don't we just cross? Why do we have to go all the way north past the equator and just come back down south just to go to South America? Like, that's crazy. But if you look on a flat Earth map, it's because it's in the middle. So, I mean, this is not the only proof.
And this is
there,
look
there
like
are
because
thousands.
we don't have the people
No,
out
I
there
was
and
thinking
they're being
the
stopped.
Ecuador is the big circle of the Earth.
Yeah.
Because there is the most if you want to go around the world,
Right.
and the equator line is the most bigger line.
That's what they tell us. They say it's the widest point of the Earth, but really, realistically speaking, nobody's ever measured that. Nobody's ever, how they say, oh, if you travel in a straight line, you come back around. Nobody's ever done that. Like all these
Yeah,
things
you
that
can't-
people say
there's
that
no
are
way
already
to
proof,
fly down
there's no
the
way to
South
validate any
Pole.
of this stuff.
It's the South Pole on the globe, and then they come back
Hey
up
guys,
the
can I
other
give you
side.
one?
And then go. There's
it out.
never been a test to do that. People circumnavigate around this way, but they've never gone around this way.
Because
Yeah.
it's more dangerous.
Well, they
Because
say
it's
that,
very
but
cold temperature.
we have drones. So why can't they just fly a drone? You know what I'm saying? Like
We don't
why
have
can't?
the satellites. Or
Yeah.
we don't have
Where's
those.
that? Where's the satellites? Where's all the things that they say prove it? you know?
90 satellites. 98% of all communication on Earth goes from those undersea cables and from cell tower to cell tower.
Yeah. So we're not even using satellites. Like that's.
They don't exist the way that we are told that they do. Geostationary, thousands of them up there that never run into each other, never get hit by a little micrometeorite and start a cascade effect. They would.
Yeah.
And why do people think
And if they
the
think-
Earth is not flat?
Well, because we've been told that. I mean,
Our
for
parents were
for
told
years,
that.
for years, for
They
years.
put it. The government is a
It's good.
public education is a government. It's a government thing. So
Why they want to think that?
Well,
What is it?
if the Earth is flat and it's not a ball, I mean, we have to suggest that there's a bigger purpose for this. And maybe they don't want you to know what that purpose is. I don't know. I don't know what they know, but it seems like the more we discover, the bigger this seems to be. And it would make more sense that they are working together to keep that a secret, because how else are they going to keep us in? Like, let's say there's more land, right? How are they going to keep us from walking away or taking a ship or going somewhere else? And they need us. We make the technologies, we do the work, we pay the taxes. Like,
in the 30s and
they
40s,
want us here.
That went out here into Antarctica. He came back and went on a news program, and he said there's a continent the size of North America past the South Pole that has never been explored.
Our guest tonight found out whether there was any land north of the North American continent. He made that first discovery flight, and I must say that Admiral Byrd, our guest tonight, is not only our greatest living explorer, but he's been an inspiration to countless Americans. Admiral Byrd, you've been to both the North Pole and the South Pole. Is there any unexplored land left on this earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. And not up around the North Pole, because it's getting crowded up there now, because they find out it's really usable, not only to live in, but militarily. But strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole, from Middle America. And it's, I think it's quite astonishing that there should be an area as big as that unexplored.
That's a tremendous
So
challenge.
there's a lot of adventure left down at the bottom of the world.
Admiral, do you hope to see that?
I do.
It's full of coal and
Uranium and all these other resources.
And the Antarctic Treaty won't let any countries go down there to mine for anything.
Yep.
Or out there, not down there.
Yeah.
Because if you were there, then you'd be on the top somehow. Yeah. And then the water is always level and flat. You can go on the, like across Lake Michigan. They can, for 60 miles, they can see the Chicago skyline. Yeah. And the Sears Tower is only 1,700 some feet.
So it should be 1,800 feet.
1,700 feet of curvature.
About 1,800.
So just the spokes of the Sears Tower should be seen, but they can see the whole. We can see too far.
Way too far.
Water,
the longest
water
distance.
Water in a bathtub, water in a pool, water in a lake, water on this lake. It always finds its level.
Always goes flat. And nobody's ever physically measured curvature of water too. So, I mean, that should be measurable within at least 1,000 miles.
It's the magnetic point for orientation.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
how you can find the north.
We're just comparing it to how speaker magnets work.
Yeah.
And the North Pole is always in the center and the South Pole is always on the outer ring. So maybe there's something going on underground. We don't know. We don't know what this place is, but it's functioning like a polar magnet.
But if the center of the globe Earth was the magnet, that the magnetic core,
like they tell us,
the compass would be pointing
down
towards the center.
Not only that,
not towards the north every time we.
Not only that, it's they say it's like liquid metal. You know, like what electrical experimentation can you do where a magnet keeps its magnetism in its liquid form? It doesn't do that.
And like all the other magnets we've tested, as it melts, it really loses all of its magnetic power, no longer attracted to steel. Melting metal and magnets really does seem to ruin the magnetism that they have in them. The magnets stop being magnetic when you heat them up too much, and they don't get it back after they cool down. Heating up steel while it's over that mark of about 1400 degrees Fahrenheit, it does lose all of its magnetic charge, but when the steel cools down, it does become magnetic again. Melting steel down into a little blob. I was hoping that we would be able to put a magnetic field around the steel, but in putting the magnet close to the liquid steel, the magnet actually heated up so much that it lost all of its magnetic charge, and it's no longer attracted to that piece of steel or any other metal. It's just not a magnet anymore. It's just a block of magnet.
You know, like as soon as it goes into liquid form, all the poles disalign, and when they disalign, it loses its magnetism because they have to be lined up for magnetism to work.
Yeah, but the people say in the middle of the earth it's just magma.
That's what they say, but like I said, we've only went 8 miles down. 8 miles down, and nobody found magma. You know, like a pool of magma down there.
What they say the radius is to the center is 3,959 miles.
Right.
We only went 8 miles.
We only went 8 miles down.
How do they know?
How would we know?
Thank you.
There's no test that we can use our own senses to believe any of the stuff that they're telling us.
Exactly.
I look up, I see the sun, moon, and stars circle above us, which that's what they're doing.
And it's interesting to note that they all travel the same path, and they all are moving in the same direction. if we were living in space, ever expanding, moving in so many different directions, the stars would be moving every which way.
You'd be able to tell.
But we have all the stars, everything, the sun, the moon, the planets, all rotate around the North Pole. Like there's something there, you know. I don't know what it is that's causing the phenomena, but you could speculate all day, but we know that the reality that they're presenting to us is false because it doesn't add up, and the more math and work you actually do into it, the more it looks like it doesn't really work at all. You know,
I didn't even know this until I learned about flat Earth, but the moon landings, there's so much evidence, and new evidence just got released because it got declassified.
Yeah,
but
so there's so much
evidence for the Earth. It's
a ball. There isn't. We looked. We spent like close to 3 years searching for real physical evidence.
I'm at 2 years. I just made
2 years. I've been looking, and the community's been looking. I mean, you got like thousands of people all looking for this proof just to shut us down, and they haven't found it. So something's going on.
Okay. Well, we're not going to prove prove it to you.
No.
In just a couple minutes, but
it's a thought.
I was talking with a lot of people, and last year I was talking about
Flat Earth?
this thing,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm not sure about anything.
Yeah.
Well, have you met a flat earther before? So we're a flat
Yeah.
earther. What's your
Yeah,
name?
we can make a photo?
Sure.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I saw one documentary about the brain, and you can delete it and modify the memory on the brain.
Yeah.
And after I see how you can was test the mouse, put in the happy place, and was recording the memory. And after that, put in the empty box and was very scared.
Yeah.
And just move one on off. And put the recording from yesterday with the happy memory, and the mouse was happy.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's interesting
And after that, I'm not surprised about anything.
Yeah, good point, right?
And they're trying to keep us in a low vibration. They're trying to keep us with that off switch. So
it's not a big thing. They think it's why.
Yeah.
That's the
Why?
big question.
Yeah, they're not going to tell us.
Because it's not so important the Earth is flat or ball.
Right. It's why did they lie?
Yeah.
Why did they lie? Yeah, that's what we want to know.
All right.
Right on, man. Much love.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
You got him, Steve.
Yeah. I think we did it.
He got him on the bike. He
thinking.
stopped, and then he came back.
I was like, you got any questions?
Wait, what's that? Is that the planetarium?
That's it.
Hello. Have you ever questioned the shape of the Earth?
What?
The shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
It sounds funny, but have you ever heard about it? Have you looked into it?
King Argatron be damned. We fight with you.
Thank you, friends. Your honor is great.
Come, let us gingerly touch our tips. Game on! Fulfill your destiny, Rufkin. Kill the king. I will. Kill the king. I will.
It's not a joke, for real.
What's larping?
Yeah. Uh-oh, the wave's coming in. Here it comes.
Yeah, on the ball, it would be just exponentially get larger and larger and larger and larger, and then
Race for impact.
race for impact.
Here it comes.
Oh no!
It's here, kind of. Now it. Okay, it's gone.
All right. Have you ever questioned the shape of the Earth?
You guys want to check that out?
The Earth is flat.
It is. Look into it.
Live on a flat, motionless, stationary plane. You're not spinning.
We've been lied to, yo.
Have you ever felt yourself spinning?
By the government. What do you think? By somebody.
If you were spinning at 1,000 miles an hour
Like, oh shit.
and accelerating
Yeah, the constant accelerating speed.
on
Moving on an elliptical orbit. Yikes. That sounds like the worst roller coaster you could possibly think of.
Yeah, I'd be throwing up all the time.
Yeah, I'd be terrified my whole life.
My whole life.
I'd be born screaming and die screaming.
No wonder the dinosaurs got extinct.
Yeah, they flew off. They were just too big. Too big for the ball.
I like when the people say, oh, it's flat now, huh? Or something like that.
Yeah,
No, it's just been flat the whole time.
it's flat the whole time.
What?
So that water does not look safe.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like if you fell in, you'd probably lose a couple years off your life, you know?
Nothing like Rock Island.
Good luck with survival. Yeah.
Man, that's such a nasty looking horizon.
It's just all chemicals, man. The Earth is flat.
Flat Earth. That's it.
Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Earth is flat. Heard about that? Look into it. Let's talk to the open air.
Flat Earth. Flat Earth. The Earth is flat.
We've gone a journey.
Is that the beginning of the journey? Hello, Flat Earth. Hello. Is there a question of shipping here? Two in a row there.
Solid gold, man.
How does that work?
Oh, it works. Oh, it works.
Hello. Is there a question of shipping here? No. The Earth is flat.
Yeah. You might want to do that.
Laughing, mocking, and joking. Condemnation before investigation is the heart of it.
Oh, who's done that? Who's walked in one direction and came back around the ball? Just name one name. Who's done that? Nobody. As a matter of fact, on the ball, if you go in any direction, you end up south, right? So what are you talking about?
Segway tour.
Oh.
Segway tour.
You guys want to check that out?
Segway tour coming through.
Segway, the
Flat
Earth is flat.
Hey,
gyros only work on a flat Earth.
The Earth is flat.
That technology proved the Earth is flat.
Flat Earth. The Earth is flat. Flat Earth. You wouldn't be able to ride that if the Earth wasn't flat. The Earth is flat.